Morning. Hey, I just wanted to show you our aquaponics system. So we decided to build this aquaponics system just for a few reasons, really. Let's take you around here so you can actually see it. I had to hold up the netting. So anyway, this aquaponics system is not finished yet, so all of this plastic will actually be removed. And underneath we have timber, and I'm going to paint that and make it look all pretty, make it look much nicer than it looks at the moment. So anyway, why aquaponics? Aquaponics is an awesome system where you can grow your veggies and keep fish at the same time. So basically, like when your fish are ready, you can have your fish and your salad at the same time, which I think is pretty cool. But this vegetable garden on top, this is where we're going to grow all of our leafy greens and tomato and capsicum and beans and basil and things like that. The vegetable garden that I showed you earlier, that actually will be, mostly for root vegetables and things like that. And this will be, lettuce and, things for salad and that sort of thing. Things, I guess, that you would pick maybe more often or whatever. But anyway, it's a lot closer to our house. I mean, the vegetable garden is all the way over there. And, it's such a long walk. No, it's not. It's really not that far. I'm sure I can walk down that, I think it's 60 meters down there to, pick my potatoes and, things like that, and pull them out of the ground and eat, all the vegetables from the garden. But anyway, this is much closer. Right, there's the house. So it's a lot closer. Anyway, inside here we have gravel. Now, this is the first aquaponics system that we have ever built. We didn't even really know about aquaponics until about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Since then, we built an aquaponics system, and we have 50 Jade Perch in there. That's a native type of fish, and they are doing really well. I don't know if you can see them, they're swimming around, they're so cute. Anyway, so the aquaponics system has river pebbles in it. So we've got the river pebbles here, and they're not too big. They're a good size so that when we're planting these vegetables and the next lot of vegetables that we plant, it's a lot easier. Also, it's probably quite, there's plenty of space for the roots to grow in through. And these pebbles have, and the garden bed have been in for about a week, and the fish are still doing really well, so it hasn't upset them at all. We have a net here to get rid of weeds, not weeds, leaves. Oh, we're always getting rid of weeds, so I probably assumed that. Anyway, I can get rid of the leaves, which is pretty cool. I'll tip those out later. Anyway, so basically the aquaponics system is built using a metal frame that my husband and his father built. Again, they're very, very handy. They build everything around here. And inside, well, basically around the metal frame, I'll show you. I just have to pull the plastic up. We have, ta-da! Woohoo! We have some timber. Yes. Hello, Coco. Hello. Good morning. So basically, very soon we're going to cut all of this plastic back and paint that timber. And there's plywood in the top grow bed as well. To protect the plastic from the wood, there's actually some blankets there just for insulation as well. So what I might do is show you the system that we have. I don't know that much about the frame and the pumps and everything, but I'll do my best. So in here we have oh, you can see it now. Look, the water's cleared up, that's great. Oh, you can see the fish too. Morning, fishies. There's a submersible water pump in there, and that actually brings the water up here through this flexible garden tubing all the way around. There's a few holes in the sides there, but most of the water comes out through there. and that will go through the pebbles down to the bottom where the water level will rise. And that white plastic tubing over there, I think it's called a bell siphon, but it's not quite a bell siphon. I think it's like a cheap version. Anyway, my husband made that and it works really, really well. So whatever it's called, it works. So that's the main thing. And the hose there we can move around if plants need a bit of extra water as well. So it's a really great system where the water's coming up from underneath and watering those roots. The plants over here are doing really, really well. These plants, not as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe we were a bit more rough with them when we transferred them. You know, you have to wash the soil off them before you put them in the rocks, and maybe some of them just didn't like that very much. I don't know. Maybe they were wimpy plants. Those ones were wimpy, and these ones are strong. Anyway, these tomatoes are doing so awesomely. I mean, really, it's just pretty amazing. Like, they were really small before, and look how big they are now. I mean, they've been in for a week. Look at these ones, they're champions. They are absolute champions, and you know, I can't wait to eat all the, you know, the fruit, and well, tomatoes are fruit. So fruit and veggies from our garden bed. I'll take you around now to the little bell siphon. I don't even know what the real name for it is, but we'll just call it a bell siphon. Anyways, so the water level, I'll show you the water level. The water level goes up to there. Can you see that? I hope you can. Anyway, the water level goes up to there. Once it reaches there, there's a little hole. This is like aquaponics for dummies. Really, really, really simple because I don't know any of the technical terms. All those videos out there with all the technical terms, I don't know them. I should learn them. Maybe in time I'll learn them. Anyway, the water comes down here, trickle, trickle, to aerate the water, keep the fishies healthy. We've also got the the air pebbles. We've got the air stones in here connected to some tubing, and they help to aerate the water as well. So we have 5 or 6 of those to keep the fish healthy. As I said before, we have Jade Perch in here. They are a native variety, and those fish are omnivores, which makes it really awesome for us because it means that we can feed them a varied diet, not just all meat. We can give them pellets, which we'll try and source as natural ones as possible, and we can also give them some mealworms. Oi! Look at your dogs. Calm down. Cheekies. No. Romeo. Calm down. Anyway, they're not really fighting, they're just playing. So anyway, those aquaponics, those fish, are you two finished? Calm down. The fish in there, they eat all sorts of different things. So they will have the mealworms that we've started that mealworm farm. And they will also have vegetation. So if you have extra leaves from your lettuce that you don't want to eat, you can chuck them in and the fish will eat it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so they're very hardy fish as well. They tolerate lots of different conditions. And I think the water level has risen a little bit. We've had quite a bit of rain lately, so I'm not surprised. Anyway, this grow bed is actually underneath like a growing frame that we put up, and that has grapes growing off it. We have 3 different varieties of grapes and also 2 passion fruit vines. And what they do is, I mean, the reason that we put it here, apart from the fact that it's really close to the house, is that during summer those leaves will provide shade for the plants, and they do get some sunlight like throughout the day. The sun does shine through those leaves, but it just means in the real heat of the day they're not getting scorched. So it's a really great place for them. And in winter those leaves will all fall off, and it will be much more open, and there'll be plenty of opportunity for the winter sun to come through and help those veggies grow. So anyway, that's a very basic rundown of our aquaponics system. Very, very quickly, for anyone who wants to know, not much that I know about it, but under here we have the air pump. That's the air pump there. The air pump is out of the way, out of the sun, protected from the elements, you know, protected from overheating. There's underneath there's a waterproof box to keep the all the cords, all the electrical cords protected from the elements as well. But anyway, that's our setup. It will look a lot better, you know, in the coming weeks, and I'll definitely keep you updated. Going to paint that timber. I've got 2 different colours. It's going to look really, really nice. I can't wait. And I'll definitely show you as we enjoy all these beautiful veggies in the coming months. So anyway, if you're considering aquaponics, I would say do your research and, you know, give it a go, because, you know, it's great to grow your own veggies and definitely to have your own source of fish as well, which is, it's just awesome. So anyway, have an awesome day and stay healthy. Bye!